Alright, alright, alright. You gonna learn today.
What's up, YouTube? So today we are going to install the hitch on my 2001 Dodge Ram van. Now, this installation works the same whether you have the older style van or the newer style van. It doesn't matter. The installation is the same. Now, the difference in the two installations will be the hitch receivers itself. Now, on this one, you can see an angle. You see how it comes up? It kind of meets and peaks here in the middle. On the older style vans, it's straight across. It does not come out to the point like that. It stays straight across from side to side. The reason this is like this is because on the newer vans, I believe the 98 and newer, maybe even on the older ones, the spare tire is underneath. So they put this angle in it so it can fit and still keep the spare tire underneath. On the older vans, it doesn't have the spare tire underneath, so the bar goes straight across. And that's it. Now, hold on a second, YouTube. So this is a Kurt hitch, right? Kurt makes very nice hitches. I do like them. I like the quality of the hitch itself. It does come with this installation set, which is basically these bolts. Now understand, these bolts are thick. These are probably about a 1/2 inch on these bolts, if you guys can see them. And this is the installation tool. I'm gonna show you how to use this in a minute. And these are the blocks to keep it from spinning. Now, normally, this is a very easy job that you can do probably in 20 minutes, half an hour. It's going to take me a little bit longer today to do it because this van came with the threaded holes. Now, some of you guys will know, I'll show you when I get underneath in a second. Some of the vans came with threaded holes. The reason for that is because for whatever reason, it has the package, but it doesn't have the hitch. I don't really know why that is. Or maybe there was a hitch and somebody took it off. I don't know. But it has the holes where you can just take the bolts and thread up in there. The reason I'm not using those is because those holes appear to be about a 7/16. That's what size those are. These are beefier. These are about a 1/2 inch. So I'm going with these because I feel more comfortable with the larger bolts. So before I can install this, I have to get underneath and take out the threaded inserts that are in the holes. Now, the thing about that is, I'm not quite sure how they're in. I'm going to use an air chisel to try to knock them in and pull them out and see what it is. So we're going to find out together what it looks like once I take that out. All right, YouTube, so let me get some more light. Let's get underneath the van and let's see what it looks like up there. All right. All right, YouTube, we're underneath the van. Now, if you guys can look inside these holes, you will see the threaded inserts I was talking about. So I need to get rid of these before I'm able. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I have to get rid of these before I'm able to drop the new bolts in. So we're gonna try to get this out of here and we'll see what they look like. All right, YouTube, give me a second. Okay, so now that I got the holes cleaned out, now it's time to install the bolts. I've already put 2 in, but let me show you guys how to do it. So this is the installer. It's just a piece of wire, but it's threaded at the end to accept bolts, right? So this is essentially how it works. I'm gonna have to snake this through the frame, bring it down, and then put these on here, screw the bolt onto the holder as such. Essentially it's going to look like this, and then we'll pull it through. Alright, then I can put the nut on it. Alright, now let's do it on the van so I can show you guys what I mean. Alright, give me a second. Alright, YouTube, so pretty much I got those 2 in already. Let me show you how this works. So you take the threaded end, that's here, and you stick that through the hole first. Bring that over here to the opening, just like that. Put the washer on the bolt as a unit, and you're going to screw this on here like that. Hold on a second. Screw this on here like that. You don't have to screw it all the way on, but just screw it down to the end like that. And then what you're going to do now is feed this through the hole, right? Feed this through the hole and pull this, and that's it. Unscrew it. And that's all, YouTube. That's how you get the bolts through the hole. Now, for this one you wouldn't have to do it, because this one you can reach right here. The only reason why I have this turned this way, hold on. So the only reason I have this one turned this way is because there's a little piece of metal still right here that won't let me flip it the other way, but this will be fine, and this one is fine. And that's it. Then you just take the nut while that's down like that, and it basically keeps it from spinning. See? Easy peasy, YouTube. So what I'm getting ready to do, so I don't have to bore you guys with this too many times, I am going to remove these nuts, and then I'm going to just hit this with a coat of spray paint before I put the hitch up in place. So let me get back to that, and before we move on to the other side. Alright. Okay, YouTube, so all the bolts are in. As you can see, these 3 on this side, the 3 on this side are in. Now what I did was, while I had it apart, I just gave a shot of paint to the frame. Looks much better. I want to try to protect the metal as much as possible. It is an old van. And now we're up to the fun part. So the fun part now is actually pushing the hitch receiver up into place. Now, I am doing this job myself. This is a one-man job. Now, if you have help, by all means, call them. But if you don't have help, you can still do it. Now, the 2 ways to do it, depending on you and your personal strength, you can try to push it up and hold it in place with one hand and get the bolt started, or you can save yourself, you can save yourself a little bit of time. So I'm going to use the jack stand. I'm going to put it under one side. Now, you could put it under both, but I'm only going to put it under one side because I just needed to get it up in place as close as possible, and then I can push it up by hand. Now, I'm going to leave that paper on there to protect it while it's sitting on here, and then once it's in place and I get the bolt started on one side, I can push the other side and get the nut started on that side, and then from there it should be a piece of cake. Alright, YouTube, so let me get this thing in position and I will cut you back on.